Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what's good? It's Klyde. We are playing Destiny Iron Banner, and this is probably the best gameplay that I've had in a really long time. I had a lot of fun playing this, only because I have the Suros, and because I'm finally at an appropriate light level to get a decent gameplay. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a few things, and one of them is that I had the hiccups for 3 days, and that's why I missed the last upload date. It started Tuesday, and then it didn't stop till Thursday night. It started Tuesday morning at 6:45. So imagine the suffering. So it started with me, going to work, and I'm feeling good and whatever, and all of a sudden 6:45 comes around, and I started getting the hiccups, and I started hiccuping nonstop. I did everything in the beginning. I held my breath, I drank water, I ate crackers, people tried to scare me. That was the first day. And then I fell asleep, I finally go to bed because I had to work the next day, and I wake up, and I'm feeling good, no hiccups. I'm like, all right, cool, like they're finally gone, I'm really sore. My chest is really sore. And then they start up again at 6:45. And I'm like getting all desperate. I'm like, dude, what do I do? Do I, what do I go to the doctor? I'm starting to get worried because they're not stopping, So then I started holding my breath, drinking water, eating crackers, drinking lemon water, drinking hot tea, doing everything that I could. My coworkers are trying to scare me because they realize, this is the second day he's had the hiccups. Like, this is serious, So then, they would stop for like 20-30 minutes every once in a while, but then they would go on for like 4 or 5 6 hours, and it would just hurt, so it started to get really bad. And eventually Thursday came around, and I pretty much just gave up. I was like, all right, dude, I'm gonna be patient with this. Eventually they'll stop. I'm not gonna try anymore, but I will have a drink of juice before I get before, you know what I mean. I was just like, I need to get a drink of juice, and I'll settle down. So then I go to the refrigerator, right? And I grab this juice. And then I was like, yo, I bought this juice from this local grocery store here in town. And this local grocery store has previously let me buy expired club soda that got me sick for 3 days. Throwing up sick. So what are the odds of this juice being expired? So I checked the expiration date on the juice, and I mean, it wasn't expired for a year, but it was still expired for 2 months. And I just bought this juice last Monday, and I drank most of it the night before. So I'm like, holy crap, the juice got me sick. And it's ridiculous to think that like juice can give you the hiccups for 3 days, but like some people get sick other ways. Like some people get started throwing up, some people get the hiccups like I did, or some people just get headaches, migraines, whatever. They just get sick from drinking expired juice, right? And so then I'm like, all right, I grabbed the rest of the juice, and there wasn't much left. I already drank most of it, and I just dump it in the sink, and I started drinking water for the rest of the day. And the thing is that I didn't think anything of it because the flavor of it was blueberry pomegranate, and to me that has always tasted just like a sharp taste of pomegranate, and then a sweet taste of blueberry. That's what it tasted like. I didn't taste anything wrong with it, I didn't think anything of it when I drank it. I was just like really thirsty, and I was just putting it down, left and right. Just like when I drink Sunny D, I just put it down. And so then that happened, and the hiccups finally went away. Like Thursday, at around 10:45, I was able to just eat regular food, drink pop, and I was just like, I just knew that they were gonna be done that night. And now that they're done, I can finally start uploading videos and stuff like that. But I also wanted to talk about my experience that happened at Walmart last week. After I got the hiccups, Friday came around. And my nephew is super excited. He finally has enough money saved up to go buy a PS4. And I tell him all right, we can go Sunday mid-afternoon after I get off work. We can go buy your PS4. That's what the decision that we were thinking of that we were gonna make. And so then I text him Friday night. I'm like, hey, let's just go tomorrow after you get off work because I don't think I can go on Sunday. And then he's like, okay. So then Saturday comes around. He gets off at work around 9 o'clock at night, and he picks me up. We leave. We go to the nearest, bigger town that has a Walmart, and it's about 30 to 45 minutes away, depending on the driver. It was 40 minutes. So we get there, and he's excited. We get into Walmart. He's on a mission. He goes through all the aisles, and he's like, yo, I want that PS4, that Black Ops 3 one. And so then the guy's like, all right, cool, I got to take it up front. So we go up front. We go to the cashier. And we go to the place to where, it's I know like a lot of Walmarts have this, but it's the aisle that's got like the cigarettes in the back. We had to go there. And so then we get there, and the lady is like, can I see your ID? And my nephew's only 16, and the reason she asked is because Black Ops 3 is rated M for mature. And so then I'm like, okay, why do you need his ID? You know, it's just a PS4. She's like, well, because Black Ops 3's in it, and we didn't realize that, you know? And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm here with them. You know, I'm old enough, you know, I'm 25. I'm like, yo, I'll buy it for him. And then she told me that I couldn't, that because they already know that he's 16 and he's not old enough to play it, they can't willingly let me buy it because of that. And then I was like, but I'm his uncle, you know, like, that's ridiculous. You know, that was like I understand that like some people can lie about that kind of stuff, but why would a 25-year-old man hang out with a 16-year-old at 10:30 at night if he wasn't his uncle? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And so I was just like telling them, like, you know, these rules are ridiculous. What if I leave, go get cash, come back and buy it? And they said that they couldn't sell it to me because they know that I am partied with them. And so I was like, I was just getting really frustrated. I was like, these rules are just ridiculous, you know, like. I was about to ask him to speak to management, but I was like, you know what, we're just gonna let it go. And then we asked him, like, do they have a PS4 without Black Ops 3? Well, then they told us we had to check electronics, so we went over there. They didn't have one, and that's one thing that I'm gonna tell you, Walmart, if you're listening, to make sure you have regular PS4s to sell to kids, you know, because not everybody is older than the age of 17 or 17 or older to buy the Black Ops 3 edition. You know, maybe somebody doesn't want to play Uncharted or play Battlefront. They just want a regular PS4. So, Walmart, stock up on regulars, all right? And so then we're frustrated. We're like, all right, what time is it? 10:40. And I'm like, yo, Target closes at 11. Let's go. Let me drive. We'll book it there. We'll make it. We'll get you a PS4. We had this elaborate plan that he was going to, like, I'm just going to buy it for him. He's going to give me his money. I'm going to buy it. And blah, 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 just in case that they had a Black Ops 3 edition. So we get to Target, and I go in there. I'm like, yo, send somebody electronics. We need a PS4 8, you know, stat. Get on that. And so then they do that, and then we finally get there. We get there, and we find out that they only have the Uncharted one, which is perfect because it's rated T for teen, and my nephew's excited. He just wants his PS4, right? So we go there. We get to the cashier, and we're ready. You know, he has his PS4. We get in the car, and basically Target is better than Walmart. You know, Target is better than Walmart. You know, Target is prepared to sell PS4s to kids who are not old enough to buy a Black Ops 3 edition PS4. So thank you, Target, for coming in clutch. You made our night. Shout out to Target. You're the best. And that was my experience with that. But all I know is that I was super frustrated with Walmart. And this isn't the first time that it's happened. You know, it's not like I'm buying a pack of cigarettes for my nephew. You know, it's a PS4 with Black Ops 3. Get over it. But other than that, it was a good night. We had a lot of fun. And now he has a PS4. Now we can play games together, and that's the cool part. So he plays Warframe. If you guys want to know his name is Brave the First. Add him if you want to. We should be starting to play some do some gameplay together soon. So that's all I got for you. And it looks like the gameplay is coming to an end. And please enjoy it. Thank you for listening. This is your boy Klyde, and I'm out of here. I gotta go to work. Peace.